Recording is
Yeah.
on.
So we yesterday was the day three of the social media experiment, and we had Mr. Miracle Eagle with us yesterday, where we talked about rebuilding your social media for growth and value. So a lot of things they said yesterday. One of those things was that if you are building for value, if value is what you want, then you should use social media in a different way. If value is what you want, you should use social media in a different way. While others are using social media to kill depression, to run away from many issues, to keep boredom, you should be using it for something different. He also made us understand that for growth and value, for growth to happen, something has to die. For growth to happen, something has to die. Where he illustrated how he let go of his previous, how he let go of his previous WhatsApp. He had to let go of his old WhatsApp, because he needed to build something new, he needed to build something fresh. So that was one of the things he talked about yesterday. So yesterday was all about value, adding of value, uh, building for growth, building for growth. I think he also made emphasis on how whatsoever interactions you're having on social media can come back to haunt you or come back to haunt you in the future. It can come back. I think he made emphasis on people that post their accounts online on Twitter, public places for giveaway. Those things can come back later to haunt or to hurt you. So, but today we'll be talking about uh, how social media affects your brand, structuring social media for brand productivity. How can you become productive through social media? How can social media help your brand to be productive? Because majority of businesses these days are online. Even those that started physically, they are going online because they understand the importance of the online space. So how can social media shape your brand? How can social media help your brand to achieve productivity? What does it mean to be productive in the social media space? How can you achieve productivity? Is it just by going online, always posting, or what is actual productivity in social media as regarding to your brand? So to take us today is our one and only Miss Loretta Laurel of Dimes and Dozens. So she'll be in charge today. She'll take us through this section. Then at the end of the section, if you have any questions, just note it down. Maybe anything she says is concerning to you, or you have interest in whatever she said, or you're confused about anything that she's going to say, just write it down, jot it down. Then at the end of the meeting, we'll be taking questions. So we have a lot of time. We have time, although we are still working with our time. What I mean by we have time, I mean that this session is not going to cut unexpectedly. So by the end of the meeting, we'll be taking questions. Any question you have, write it down. Why should we take over? So Miss Loretta, over to you now.
I'm gonna clap hand for Jesus now. Why not they do like that? Clap hand for Jesus. Clap hand for Jesus. I be una dey sleep.
Where, where's our
Wallahi, na
speaker?
only
I
one
think
person I dey clap. No,
I
you're
think she
not.
I
You're
think she's
not
having
chat.
network issues. GT, do well today. Oh.
No, I don't think the problem is our platform. I'm thinking it's just a network problem.
That's what I believe too. I think so.
I'm having a little bit of it myself, but I don't reset my router several times and I don't look for better signal. And then another thing you can do is to just switch from this thing from video to just audio, optimize for
I think she's on. Oh,
this
she's
thing.
she's using audio already. Let me let me check in with her.
Just optimize for best performance based on network. Because now what I do with my own city get with that. So
That's the settings, Abby.
is she even online?
No, no, she's
Is she online? Which Okay, she has gone off.
Yes, she has gone. Okay, yes, she's
Okay, I
back now.
think she's back.
She's back. She's back. Okay, ma. Miss Loretta, over to you.
Madam Speaker.
Um,
Madam Speaker. Next network don't gonna leave you.
yeah, that's a very disturbing. Hey,
Hello. Can anybody hear me?
yes, I can. Me, I can hear you.
Can anybody
We
hear
know
me?
they hear anything.
Yes, sir.
So I'm assuming.
I tell you. Oh, now that the fuck out.
Let
More
me
now
check
come
it.
off for
Mega,
Abraka.
Mega, do
Yeah.
you always have to be stupid?
More now come
Madam
off for
Speaker.
Abraka. Una say na Abraka una want stay.
Let me check it. Benin no was for network.
But you see how una network they shake now.
Yes, I can hear
Yeah,
you.
she can hear now.
No, it's not me.
You mega, you keep quiet there. Benin no was for
I
network.
think it's slow here.
Okay, slow.
Yeah, because I can hear everyone properly. Can you hear me now?
Yes, by
Yes, we
God's
can hear you now.
grace.
Mega. All right. Hi everyone. Good evening. I hope we are having a wonderful day till now.
Yes, yes, yes.
All
Yes, I
right.
just finished.
We had a wonderful day before, but the way the network can dey go now, e be like say the day no wan come wonderful again.
Yeah,
Network,
it's not new to online space in Nigeria. All right. So we'll just dive into the talk straight. All right. So I'm going to go with few points, but before I begin, I would say that I know that some of us, we came here to hear how we can blow and, you know, make that millions of naira on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and just cash out and leave, right? But life doesn't really work like that. Yeah. So I'm going to be attaching this to what I understand, which is business and real life situations. Okay. So we are also, if you have any questions, please do well to let me know and bring me back. Okay. This is going to be like a teaching per se. So first point I have few points noted. My first point is visibility is not productivity. Yes, that's I want to blow, I have blown. It is not productivity. Okay. And I'm going to be aligning most of my points with biblical words. Okay. And I have here, by their fruits you shall know them. I could be I could be a person suffering, not like suffering. No, everybody has like a suffering story. I could be somebody that came from nothing, and and I've gotten to somewhere, but I'm not there yet. I may not have the visibility now. And when I begin to say my story would not be interesting to your ears. Okay? My story would not be interesting to anyone. Why? Because they feel like
But
I don't have. Can you hear me?
we know they hear.
Can you hear me?
No, it's like when you are listening to FM and you are
Can hear
calling the
you, can
FM.
hear you.
Oh, that's how Mega. That's how you are sounding. Really, you are cracking up. So I that's why I thought somebody turned on their FM. All right. So since people here in Abraka can hear me, that's fine. So I'm going to proceed. Sorry about that. I'm going to proceed. Um, yes. So your story may not be your story may not be so interesting, not because it doesn't have like evidence yet, but what is happening is you've not gotten to that stage yet. All right, you've not gotten to that stage yet. When some people, you give some people tell their stories of how they sold okrika and they switched to real estate and all of that. It's something that you want to hear, right? It's something that people want to hear. Why people are listening is because this person has cleaned up him or his or herself. It's breaking up. Is it badly? Oh my god. I don't know. Miracle, is this network, is it that bad?
No, I can hear you perfectly. Me, I can hear you perfectly. I don't know why. I think
Okay,
maybe I can
okay. I
start
think it's
here.
people from outside of the town that can't really hear. Okay, I understand.
Wait, let me just confirm. God knows, can you hear me? Now, God knows I think they confirm if network there.
Yeah, it's very clear. It's very clear. It's very
If
clear.
God knows can hear, that
It's
means.
very clear. Okay.
Wait, let me just confirm
Oh,
from one
all right.
person.
All
Favor,
right.
can you hear me? Favor, can you hear me?
People don't go sleep. Don't go sleep.
Okay, I think some of us can hear. Samuel, can you hear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
All
let's
right, all
continue.
right.
Then
So
it's their
that's fine.
network.
Yes. So when you give stories like that, it's not like people aren't going to listen. That's why you see that some people, when they've gotten visibility, people go back to their days of productivity. You see that your videos that didn't do well begin to pop up and pop up. That's because people are visiting your page already. Okay, when they visit your page, that's because they've gotten one of your stories that interested them and they are going back. They want to see how you began, how you started, what you did, what you went through and all of that. Even though some big names tend to delete videos like that when they've gotten that visibility. Okay, so visibility is not productivity. Because you are posting every day and you have like 1 million likes, 10 million likes, 1.5 million views and all of that, that doesn't mean that you are productive. All right, that doesn't mean that you are productive. Because at the end of the day, what every business person, be it a tech bro or all of that, or we are business people, or every business personnel, what we want to do is to put in a work and bring out productivity. All right, we don't just do it for the views and all of that. One point was given by one of the speakers yesterday, and we really need to take note of that. Okay, so visibility is not productivity. Don't let anybody deceive you. Some people have 10 million views and only sold to two persons
True,
per day.
true, true.
Some people have 10 million views and only sold to two persons per day. Some people have had videos that did well on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and
Mm,
we didn't get they didn't get customers. All right, let me use an example. There is a popular brand, is 44 clothings. Many people know her with her slow-mo kind of adverts. She makes clothes that most of the time aren't like very okay with Nigerians, because our weather is quite hot here. But she has customers, she has the visibility. But I feel like what happened along the line is that people watch those videos for vibes. Some people that were supposed to be customers watch those videos for vibes, watched it for the celebrities that came in, the girls with the good bodies and all of that. So along the line, in between their adverts, they lost customers. Okay, I don't know if anybody's comfortable with that brand, but as it is now, she's facing a lot of bashing because she came out, and that is very bold of somebody to want to switch from one thing to another. If it's not productive, I beg you, switch. Don't say, people will say, they would say, you are coming outside to make money, you are sitting in your room to make money, you are facing the laptop and having swollen eyes to make money. Although it shouldn't be your primary aim, you should be driven by something, because there are days that money won't come out. When money doesn't come out, would you still be productive? When you don't have clients that want to pay your rate, let's say now you are collecting like 1K, 2K to make a website or little designs here and there. When you become bigger and better, you just being bigger and better doesn't mean because you got a Benz you begin to increase your price. That's nonsense. I mean, your information is higher, you are better, you've put in the work, you've put in the knowledge, anybody coming to you is getting top notch. You are very confident about your skill. Okay? Then you want to upgrade, you want to expand. It's fine. You everybody knows, okay, I want top notch, I would go to so person.
please, now
No
let me
mistakes
ask.
and any
Let me ask. Mega, can you hear now?
okay. I think he said he can. It's better now.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay, okay. Let's continue. Thank you.
In the end, I think it's networking
Just network,
Benin is very
individual.
bad. These are the issues.
Okay.
Say stay for Benin and you don't have network in Benin.
I laugh in
Okay.
French. Let's continue
Let's
first.
continue.
All right. All right. So you upgrade and you want to rebrand. When you rebrand, that's more like extra money attracting more money. That's productivity. But if you are doing it just because you got something new, or you are just there, or somebody just hailed you that your designs are getting better, you now said, okay, 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 I want to go and rebrand. That's nonsense. Okay, that's not productivity. When you get to that level, you would know. Okay, don't let some kind of things deceive you. But when you talk to yourself, you speak to yourself, you would know, and you decide to switch to something else, or you decide to rebrand yourself, new rules, new way or new modes of getting customers and meeting customers, new modes of customers conversing with you. You get it? Then when these people come, because they know that you are a legit brand, you get it, they begin to like align with you. You definitely get people that will align with your new brand. It might not be easy, yeah, but something. And even though you don't get customers for like the first 1 2 months, there is something that drives you. There is a drive. It's not just about the money at the end. There is a drive, the desire, and that desire is going to keep your consistency. No desire from the beginning. You don't just jump to consistency. Something has to fuel it. Desire has to be there, fueling. Then consistency will keep it. Begins the journey. Consistency keeps it. Okay. So that brings us to our second point, which is blowing online does not mean you are big. That's the real truth. It's the real truth. We've had business owners that have good business that you feel like they are good because it looks good on their page. Do you get it? But because it looks good on the page doesn't mean that that person is making good money. All right. If you want to speak to business owners, you have to sometimes. Okay, the second point is blowing online does not mean you are big. All right, I'm going to give you the biblical alignment, which is the house built on sand looked fine until the storm came. Okay, size without foundation collapses. At the end of the day, God values roots before reach. Yes, like the root of everything, what is carrying is not just what people see, yeah, is you know yourself. When you are done deceiving people online, when you are in your room, in your space, and you have time to think, you know that you are just wasting time, you are not being productive. You just have the name, but there's nothing to show for it. Okay, you have uh 20 million followers, 10 million days, a lot of views and all of that, and maybe a bit of fan base, yeah, but in your account is a zero. Is not sustainable, and you begin to become who you are not just because you want to please the crowd. You understand me? That's because we have not answered the question, who are you? Most of us reply. If I ask you, who are you? Now if I'm going to ask some of us here, who are you, you begin to say some things and it doesn't really align. It doesn't really align. You hear things like, number one, you hear things like, oh, I'm a good person, I'm a tech bro, make website, I do all of that. Who are you, bros? Who are you? That's the question. Outside of situation, are you answering me from the angle of the situations you are in? Because situations can make you feel like you are something. Okay, are you answering me from the angle of what people have put in your head that you are? Yes, there's some things that you can be doing, and people will begin to praise you and be like, oh, now this angle I supposed to dey me sef as I be play ball, shey you get, you understand, and you are not so good as this at these things. Do you get? But what we forget to ask is like who we are, like real reflection, who we really are. Try to study who we are. Over the years, we've been answering that questions with sentiments, what people think, some of us situations, some of us the people that are around us, and some of us we have people. Most of us we have people that don't really tell us what we want to hear. Do you get it? And all those things can reduce your productivity. You feel like you are good in these things. You have the views on TikTok, you have it on Instagram, pages tag you. You just feel comfortable and there's nothing to show for it. You get it? You built your brand on sand and you know it's looking fine, yeah, but it's sinking. And when it's sinking, it's just you sinking. This fan base, they're not sinking with you. Okay? They are not sinking with you. You are going alone. So why not make decisions that would be productive to you and your destiny? Okay, so we are not going to, I'll try to like work with my time and all of it. The third point I have is productivity is results, not activities. Eh? Fine girl, fine sister, fine brother. Productivity is results, not activity. Some brands that make millions of dollars, they don't make noise, man. They don't make noise. They don't fight for customers. They do the advert, yeah, but not the way we shout and try to go around and belittle people that just started the business. I get it. You are doing well. You think you are doing well. Some of us, when we make like 500K in a month, we just feel so big. We feel so big because we have people around us that are saying business is not good. I never said since last month. We have people around us that are saying, Omo, if I feel make 100K this month, and you check yourself, you're making 500K, you are a big boy, you are a big girl. But on that note, that is also foolishness. Yes, because as a person with big dreams, where you are going to, there are some days that my business would make some certain amount of money. I will not lie to you. I feel I'm grateful. I'm not being ungrateful, but that I come back home and tell myself this is not where I want to be. I don't want to end up here. I'm not comfortable here. I want more. Do you get it? I know that if I tell some people like, okay, this is how much I make and all of that, they will be impressed. I don't need your impression, man. I don't need it. I need productivity, like what actually works. Do you understand? Later, my results, my productivity results can make the noise. Can make the noise. There are some brands that are strategic. When Coca-Cola is coming, I don't tell you to come and buy Coke. Coca-Cola would never tell you to come and buy Coke. Brands like Coca-Cola, brands like Close Up, they are selling. They are not telling you to come and buy. They're not shouting, come and buy. All right? Their activities is bringing productivity for them. Over the years, these brands have been alive for ages and they are still here. Okay, their activities are bringing the productivity. They say faith without work is dead. Some of us have dreams, we have something upstairs, and when God gives you visions or words like that, wisdoms like this, it's not for you to sit in your house. It's not for you to sit in your house. The difference between you and somebody that is already making it is the information that the person has and the moves that the person has taken. This guy, sabi, you sit in your house and be criticizing others when you have to tell yourself, I can do this better. Me, I'm just sitting here. That person, the difference is that person has tried. You are still in your bed, doing other things that are not productive. Okay, so have it at the back of your mind that productivity is results and not activities. You can rebrand, you can do 10 caps, 2 million brand photo shoots, those kind of things. You can do all of that. People will see that you're putting the effort. Yes, but effort doesn't, like, the effort is not the effort until it's productive. Productivity is the end game. We want something that works. If you're in a company, you talk so much, you are working up and down, you always carry files up and down, and when it's time to re-strategize, they'll feel like big companies will tell you something like, oh, the company cannot fund most of the there's nothing like that. They just want to remove people that are no longer productive.
True.
Some people, they can leave the front desk receptionist and you sitting in the office, they would give you a sack letter hot in the morning. Why? It'd be like, okay, I'm doing the work, but that front desk receptionist has proven over time that she's productive. She didn't just stick with picking calls, she improved her skills. If you tell me you are in a company or you are in a space and you've not brought impact, you're not a productive person. The barest minimum. Even as a security officer, there are some videos that you see that some people have gotten like luck one way or the other. Not like luck, okay. They've gotten people that come to bless them. It's not because they were just wearing the security what they try to do something different. They try to do something different. Okay, I'm a security man, I'm a last man officer, or I'm a lawman. What can I do differently? I know we know that these things have name, and some of them what their work is what their work one of their works are to open the door, close it. That's what they should do normally. But some people have decided to take it upon themselves to become different. There was this company and a man, you know, places like Lagos, Abuja, they have like good Port Harcourt, but mostly Lagos. People are rushing Lagos so much. You know, Lagos is one developed state. So I have somebody, I know I heard somebody's story. He entered the company, a good a good person that has gotten good results and very competent in his skill. He entered that company as a cleaner because those big companies you hardly see they put their people in it. So he entered as a cleaner. Some I know some friends would have dropped him. Some if he had a wife or a girlfriend that is not, that's not reasoning the way he's reasoning, they may have insulted him and dumped him and all of that. At that point, there is foolishness. But guess what? There was a day there was supposed to be erosion in the company, and they were asking questions. He was sweeping on that day, and he said, "Excuse me, sir. Thank God for the manager that he was willing to listen." And this man spoke. And guess what? He got a job. He got a job, a good one, more than the one that he would have applied for. You wouldn't have seen that vacancy online. That's because that person sold himself. Okay? He didn't do all the shouting and all that. He was cleaning. He didn't say, "I'm not here for cleaning, I just came to disguise." He was doing it diligently. If you're not a diligent person in that kind of space, you may not have been given the opportunity to speak. So whatever your hands find doing, do it well. If you are frying snacks, please do it well. Don't say it's snacks now, can reduce my quality and all of that. No, you don't need that. You have to be. Remember that productivity, you are trying to build a brand. You are trying to build a brand. And that brings us to our fourth point, which is personal brand shapes productivity. See, I can mention everybody's name. I'm going to call your initials I'm seeing here. I can see Chase, I can see Favor, Favy, Fellow, I don't know what that is, Hack, Mega, Miracle. We are all brands. Everybody here is a brand. Your name, your person, you are a brand. So how you are, how you think, how you behave, your charisma, how you carry yourself, that is that is equal to your brand. Do you get it? You cannot build consistency if you don't know who you are. Who you are is the first thing that you should try to crack. Do you understand? The Bible alignment would be, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Okay? As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Identity drives action. Who are you? Can anyone hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, all right, all right.
Yes, we can hear you. Can hear you.
Okay. So, identity drives action. You are a personal brand. You are a personal brand. When they hear mega, what is representing you there? When we hear Tekiplanet, what is it that you represent? Okay? Eh, we are all a personal brand. The way you carry yourself, the way you think, when conversations are brought up, you just be like, I don't really know. I don't really have informations about this. What's that? That's bullshit. You should be able to say something. Your confidence can cover your foolishness. Your confidence can cover your foolishness. It can cover your dullness. Like you feel like you are dull, yeah? But in that space, you could take that leverage and say something. There was one time I went out. Sometimes it's good for us to leave our comfort zone. As a person, don't think abraca all the time. Don't convict your, okay? Don't convict your what's it called? Your thinking to, oh, I'm in abraca. Abraca people don't really buy all these kind of things. Abraca people don't really do, those kind of things. Do you understand me? Don't convict your ideas. Go out. The world is yours. Have it in mind. The what you tell yourself is what you are. And please don't just stay yourself and sit in your room. You have to go out. You have to go outside. Okay? You have to go outside. Sometimes 2 minutes contribution can change a lot. Your 2 minutes contribution. Please don't just be quiet. Don't just sit and just close your mouth. Since I noticed that I have to speak once in a while, sometimes I try to chip in one or two. You remember that social person chipped in something. That word may not stand now, but later they'll be like, oh, you speak so well. I didn't really get what you said, yeah, but you speak well and I want you to. Job opportunities can come out. Don't be shy. You are too broke to be shy. You are too broke to have rules like, I'm a private person. You don't do that. You never can tell what are you what is that thing that your brand wants to represent. Start doing it now, even if it's in your room. That's integrity. Don't wait till you are seated in the office. Prepare for it. Your table that was prepared in the presence of your enemy, you can sit on that table and be eating crumbs under your table. Very possible. I tell you, very possible. You can eat crumbs when you are supposed to be the managing director or the CEO of a company and you are a cleaner. You are not even valuable. You are just under. You're just there. Not as a cleaner in disguise, but you are like actual cleaner in a company that is supposed to overtake, that you're supposed to have like the more shares in it. So you see, personal brand, it matters a lot. God always define people before he sends them. He prepares you. Some of us were in our process stage, but you are in a haste. You want to move out of it. When you know that you have learning and learning to hold on to. Some of us, small pricing, they are pricing, you're already angry. Excuse you. When you have more mental people you are going to deal with in the future, we have more crazy people, and just few mad people here and there. You are angry that they're pricing you, or you are not strategic about your response. You show in your response that you are angry and all of that. See, the most little thing that you sell, no matter how little, you have to speak as the personal brand that you want, how your brand would be portrayed. I love my brand to be top notch with our customer care. No matter how insultive you are, me, I will not respond. Yes, ma. Yes, sir. Yes, ma. Yes, sir. I get my own for body. Yes, I do. But I keep it aside. If I'm angry, it doesn't follow me to the shop. It doesn't follow me to school. My students will not, they won't observe. The highest thing they can say is, oh, maybe you're looking tired or so. That's if I'm so stressed. Okay, just like yesterday I had like a lesson, like I think around 7 or so. My students, we spoke, we did our playing method and all of that, and she was like, oh miss, you are looking so stressed out. I said, yeah, I'm stressed out for real. Like, I'm really stressed out. I've been sitting for, I think, since as early as 7. I've been sitting till that 9 or so. Do you understand me? It's like that. Don't put your anger, don't, even if it's your husband or your wife or anybody or your mother or your father, don't bring it to your business place. I don't care, man. Like, no employer cares that somebody got you angry. Keep it in your pocket, learn it. I know you say your company or where you work, they don't really care about you. The caring about you will come later when you are productive enough. They want you to be productive. That's a learning stage. Okay, you have to learn that personal brand, it reduces. Okay, it reduces when you try to reduce your standards. Personal branding is everything. Some people will be like, you have pride, let it be. Let it be. I told somebody, I think so, there's this very general thing about me. I hear that I have pride, and it's very funny, and I don't really care. Yeah, it's how you see me, and that's fine. Or I mean, I don't care. That's fine. But I bet you won't test me. Come buy something for my hand first. Just give me your money. Buy something from me. Like engage me in something that is productive. And you would know that I am not that kind of person. That's the only way I can want to prove you wrong. Me just coming to you and telling you that's baba, she's none of my business. That's on you, man. The way you see me is not on me, is on you. So if it's on you, you have to portray that personal branding. You should be somebody that is productive, not just with your business and all that. Personal branding is number one. I went to a place. I went for checkup one time and I went home, and I got to the place, a very big hospital in Lagos here. I got there and I went to another world. They say mainland and island no be the same thing. That they now take confirm am. It's never the same. It's like the island is another world of its own. I got there, and after my vitals and all of that, I was waiting to see my doctor. So we were like four of us, six of us, many of like in a place seated from different countries, man. I think I and my sister were the only Nigerians waiting, and one other lady like that. That one had a broken leg and she was working with her laptop. Those other two people were first quiet, and before you know, conversation sparked after the man dropped his call. And the lady was like, "Oh, you travel to Kenya, you do this kind of business. Oh, I'm this, I'm that." She sold herself, and guess what? They were already talking about contract and how she was leaving the country to come to so place, another country for this, for that. Their business is suffering from this. They need and I just crossed my leg. I said, Jesus. I just remove my see now. As if I had something, I would have said something here, man. But the kind of business that they were doing, I didn't have. I got home and I tried to. That day, I saw one celebrity that on a normal day I would have said, okay, let me take pictures and all of that. But what I saw, I just passed like breeze. Like I'm sure the girl, the way she was looking at me, she was like, "Oh, Jehovah, this person is not even." Do you understand? I knew her, but she was not my point of view that time. I got a lesson that I had to put into work. I told myself I will go back to school. I told myself I will get more certificates. I told myself I'll work on my personal self, my personal self. I'm going to go on holiday and work on my personal self. That's one of the reasons why I love to go home. My home is where I can restructure, I can rethink. You feel like you are making so amounts in my house. They are reminding you that you're not doing so much. You are just there, not to discourage you, but to try to put you in the motion that I should keep moving. You can't give up. Do you understand? When I come back, it's like there's one fresh oil I just bring back when I'm coming from. Do you understand me? You should have people like that can checkmate you at all times, not just once in a while. And if you like squeeze face, if you like squeeze face, me I will tell you say that's the way you do so. Now mumutin. So if you want to be in my space, that's the kind of person that I am. I will tell you are doing rubbish. Okay, I know that people get angry and I've lost people with that, but that is who I am. I try to change, but it does the next minute I don't see person don't fuck, I don't dey tell them. No matter the pinching, I'm saying something. All right. So another thing that brings us to another point, which is alignment creates value. Alignment creates value. Somebody say alignment creates value. I beg, I hope we're not sleeping here.
No, no, no,
I
no. We're
hope we're
active. We're
not
active.
sleeping.
We're active.
All right. Alignment creates value. When purpose and actions agree, process becomes natural. You know that this coding is not for you. You know you will never make it there. You know that is not your thing. But you decided to stay there because somebody is telling you, oh, you will make 1 million. That you are equal to new life. New life ambassador. Those people that carry bag and say, sister, abeg drop me for junction. Abeg drop me for Abbey. Abeg, I dey go Benin, give me money. You are equal to them because they went to a seminar. What happened to them? They went to a seminar and those people were able to sell their self. It's not jazz, it's not rocket science. They already told you what another person will tell you. They already told you what people outside, when how people outside will try to discourage you. They already explained to you. So when you're telling them, this thing no they pay, or I know person where they do them, they don't give you name. They have line for everything. They will tell you, oh, they don't want me about to, they don't want us about to now for the seminar. Oh. Do you understand? Those people sold themselves. They are good at selling themselves. Those new life people, I don't know how they do it. That they give how many million youths to carry school bag and trek from here to Abbey, trek from. Oh my God! You know that your alignment, your purpose and action agree. Purpose becomes natural. If it doesn't align, misalignment slows destiny. Yes, God has given you speed, but you are misaligned. King Boron, you know the year. Misalignment slows destiny. All right. Can two work together unless they agree? Somebody answer me.
No,
Can two work together unless they agree?
no,
Misalignment slows destiny. Everybody's doing importation. You want to do importation. Is it for
no.
you? Is it for you? Everybody's making millions from tech and all of that. Is it for you? The business you are doing, sit down and think. If when you are thinking, you're not getting the visions of how you can become better and it's going to bring, you know that this thing will not give you the money that you want. You just end up being a corporate beggar. I just need some investment here and there. Once I get them like this, everywhere is chill. Nowhere is chill. With all the reinvestment, you are still in a place. All right. God is a God of order. God moves through order and agreement. He doesn't confuse. So please don't confuse yourself and begin to deceive yourself. I know what I'm doing. I'm making like some people don't even make. Some people are not your business, man. Some people are not your business. Okay? Some people are not your business. You are you. Nobody will do it like Samuel. Nobody will do chase hub like Samuel. That's one thing. We may have 10 people answering that name, but nobody will do it like you. So please come out correct. When you are coming out, come correct. If you tell me you speak English, please speak correct. If you go to a place and you want to speak pidgin, don't say pidgin is just, it's studied in school, man. They study pidgin in school. So you have to come correct. You never can tell when your services will be needed. I have an is it an employer? Yes. She corrected me one time and she told me that, oh, teacher Loretta, we need to like, when you are writing, please can we be professional? I just thought I was texting somebody, the feedback of the children that, yeah. But see, I was not angry. The way she said it may have I was no. I said thank you, ma. From now till tomorrow, since that day till now, I use my punctuations when I'm writing. No matter how, I must put my comma, I must put my full stop, I must put, yes, I'm doing that. I don't throw advices that are productive to me outside of my window. I utilize them. Maybe I try to adjust it in it, but I utilize them. Okay? I utilize them. You you have to be aligned. When you say you are a teacher, if you are called upon one day and they say, "Oh, can you please take this child that has a what's it called? Uh, Down syndrome." Would you be able to do that? That has dyslexia, because most of the time some people, they are very smart, but what they have is dyslexia, and you begin to flog your child. You begin to flog a child. Child is dull. That child has dyslexia. That person, you as a person, you as an adult, you have dyslexia. Some things are not just for you. You have to know who you are. You have to study and know the kind of person that you are, and try to align with what you represent. Don't be ashamed of it. If you know say na to fry pawpaw for junction, then you go fit do, because one of our main aim is steady cash flow. Don't have 1 million in your bank and it's like that every year, every year. Nothing is adding up. Misalignment, it slows your destiny. That 1 million looking at you, you remove 100K. 1 million looking at you and it's reducing, man. I believe in, before you spend any amount of money, please try to think of how it's going to bring money back to you. Okay? Don't tell me somebody did it like this, person is doing well. I don't want to hear it. Do you? Your journey is different, your story would be different. Okay? Your story will be different. So I'm going to like try to rush it out now. Diversity works only with structure. No too much talk for this one. Diversity works only with structure. If you know that just doing graphics design, you cannot diversify to other things like web designing and all of that. Don't diverse. Stick to your graphics if that's what you are good at. You can diverse and you spoil everything, even including the graphics. You lose everything. You lose your whole brand. You lose everything. Nothing for you. And it will look like there was one winch in Benin that just came, and nothing like that. You messed up, man. Do you understand? You didn't know yourself. You heard that they were making millions and you went to do this. Okay, diversity works only with structure. Most brand that have diverse, okay, like Unilever that has a lot of things that they do, like Chivita that has some Chi company that has a lot of things that they do. They diverse because they can. The Dangote groups, they diverse because they can. They have structure. Some people that have one branch in Warri, one branch in Benin, one in Lagos, there is a structure. If there is no structure, it will close down. One by one, the whole company will just go to the ground. I'm going to align that. There are different gifts, but the same spirit. Variety needs unity. What is uniting that brand? All of it that you have, everything that you have. What is uniting it? What's that thing that is uniting it? God celebrates diversity, but he governs it with order. There is orderliness in the kingdom. There is no scatter scatter everywhere. Okay? You have to. Once you have that thing, that one word, that unity, that thing that is keeping it, all your brands together, you are good to go. I don't think when you go to the Dangote group of companies, their unity word is different. I think it's a one word something. Okay, one thing is just keeping them. Some people you could hear my passion for making people happy. There are different ways to make people happy, and they align it with their different brands. My passion for solution, different brands under my company. But you have to remember that it's structure that keeps it. You yourself, you can't organize yourself. You want to organize a company, it can't work, man. That's equals to failure, no productivity. Too much work, suffer head. Foolish working, no productivity. You know the end of these things. When you calculate, you know, but you just end up packing so much people, and these people are earning more than you. You are paying salaries every month. You are paying salary every month, and there is no productivity. You have 20 staffs. You are doing all the work, and you call yourself CEO. That's not nice. You are still attending to customers. You are still that's a CEO sits and watches. Okay, you don't have to do all this work. You can't be answering CEO. It's too early. It's too early. It's too early. Relax. Relax. Eh? In your fruit business, in your comot business, in your clothing business, CEO this one, CEO that. Mama, relax. When the evidence shows, people will just automatically form. You start hearing, oh, you're my mentor. Can I be your mentee? Can I be your mentee? Those kind of things. You say if you go shock because you have been inside the room working. There is a company called Palmtech here, and when the CEO came out and said how he was lodging in a hotel room for how many years? That was about 2011, 2010, and now we are in 2026, 2025. He said most of the things that he's doing now, he planned it in 2010, and he's just showing forth now. He has different things under his company. Many of his, if begin to tell you, if you know Palmtech, you will know that most of their workers, they turn them to content creators. He will tell you that you must be able to carry people along. At the end of the day, these people would be you have to be valuable. See, if you're not valuable, nothing for you. This man had value. He cooked value, he stayed with value, he built value, and when he came out, he was dishing out value. That's why he has different things. His son works for him. All his workers, you can see the results. They encountered Palmtech. When they encounter Tekiplanet, what are those things that I'm going to say? Okay, when I encounter Tekiplanet, when I encountered the what's it called? In fact, all the companies here, what happened? What happened to me as a personal brand? Did it change? There's some seminars that you go to, your head will just dey swell up when you hear millions. But if you are a thief, you go back home and start thinking of how you want to, oh, this money wey dem oh, this, oh, I could have been there. There was one seminar my friend went to here. This man said most of his workers are here, like they have workers in all parts of Nigeria. In fact, in everywhere in the world, they have workers because they are remote workers, but he doesn't know them. That most of them are here, he doesn't know them. Are they paying your salary? Yes, they are paying you. There is a structure. You don't even need to see their face. That your face wey dey squeeze so, that your face wey dey squeeze so, they don't really need to see am. Just be productive and valuable. No about to squeeze face. You have something upstairs. Number seven thing is post and act with intention, not obligation. Whatever you do, do it with understanding. God values intentional labor. Consistency without purpose is wasted energy. You don't have purpose, you just post. When they just dey shield, they talk. You will not be saying, ah, tech bro speaking. Oh,
Ma,
post.
ma,
Can
he
you hear me
said
now?
he said
Yes.
post and act with intention and not.
Yes, post or act with
Okay,
intentions, not obligation.
okay, okay.
Okay, you have to be intentional about your brand. You have to be intentional about everything that you do. Okay,
Yes, ma.
you have to be intentional. Okay, God values intentional labor. With the little things that I do, with the little things that I do, yeah, I see people that are intentional about what they do, even though they are going the wrong way. They're not doing. Yes, you can be intentional and be doing the rubbish thing. That what doesn't align with you. Can be an intentional person. There are many intentional men that are with wrong girls, and they just turn you to 0 0. Same thing as business. You are intentional about it, but this is not your field. You have been there for years. Do you get it? Try to check yourself. Try to check yourself and make sure that this is what you should do. Okay? So the last one I would say is social media is a business tool and not a shortcut. I wan blow. My balance for TikTok na 0. I want to go live so that I go dey pick like Pella, so that I go dey pick like Jarvis. Oh, my sister and my brothers. Doesn't work like that. And I know I can tell you something for free, eh? Years ago, I and my friends we go live every day. I've sold a whole bill on live stream before. After selling it, I cried. And people were saying, oh, she's cashing out. Oh, she's cashing out. Yes, my profit margin was reduced to nothing. They were not pricing me, but there's just the way I did it. In thrift business, when you open a bill, you see there's this excitement. I will say one thing: there's this excitement that we have when we have a new zeal. Oh, this pencil go fine for my new brand, or this brand I get big vision, big vision. You begin to buy things, even though it's impulse buying. You buy it, you buy this, you buy that, you post, you do this one. Oh yeah, time for the main work to be productive. You are just there, you are just there, nothing for you. You're just there. You cannot bring anything out. It's like a thrift a person. You get a bill. There's I can use all my money to buy bills. I can use my money to buy bills. Like everything I have to buy bills. There's this excitement. There's this drive when I'm buying my bills. Okay, when I buy it and it's already in my shop, I'm already thinking of the next bill I want to buy. I have not sold this one here. And when you open a bill, your excitement go quench. The one they tell person. The one they tell person inside 100%, like 40% value as removed from that bill. The question is, the thing is asking you, you're counting one, two, 200 pieces, 300 pieces, well, sometimes 1,000 pieces when I open like a big bill, yeah. And I'll just, when I get home, I'll just squeeze my face. Not say I dey vex, I dey think I got get 1,000 customers to sell out. I have to look for 1,000. How do I get them? And somebody will come and tell you, you don open bay. When you go open that trouser bay na, mama, I no dey open am. I used to be foolish. I will just open, impulse opening. I'm just opening my bill, open my bill. I shouldn't be doing that, but that's street business. The moment you start that idea that you feel like you have, when you pour it out, when you begin, you don dey talk tech since now. You don buy the laptop. You don, if I just I don get laptop now. If I just have unlimited router, like two, one for parlor, one for room, you know, correct network, everywhere we just dey go. You get? I will just dey put email every day, imaginations. When it comes, you can't do anything. You can't do anything. Social media should serve the business, not replace strategy. It should serve your business and not replace strategy. You have to have strategies on how you sell. You have to. Check people that you people that have made it. How many percent of people have made it in this business? Why am I here? What is keeping me here? Why can't I move? Would I leave the country in so years? Like I want to have branches in different places. Okay? Yes, they should not replace strategies. That's the magic that some people do. I don't post this morning, I don't post after, I don't post this night. I never even saying it. Now so the TikTok be. And so the Facebook, now so they live for us. I want they post again. I might just switch, go jewelries. I see that girl, she don't sold out too. And jewelries is easier to snap. So let me just switch. And you just switch. It's easy to switch. Money go come. That money that will destroy you is always coming. That money that will destroy you. You always see somebody that want to borrow you the money. That money that will put you in problem, in debt. That's when you see your cash every day, every day, every day. Man, just borrow this money. I'll go double am, I go double am. Is it business? Yes. Is it a good intention? Yes. Is it a bad idea to borrow money to begin a business? No, it's not. But please have a structure. Begin small, and if you feel like adding so amount of money will take you somewhere, and you reevaluate and you calculate, you and yourself and your God alone. Not with people telling you, if you put 10 million for this, if I borrow you normal, this money now you go just turn 20 million now. Why they want yourself? You don't know what you be, you don't know who you be. But no whine me. Let me talk to my God. Let me speak to myself. Because customer no come now. Now that day. There was a fire outbreak that happened in what's it called? In Lagos. There was a fire outbreak that happened in Lagos, yeah? In Lagos Island. What happened? The whole buildings were catching fire, and this particular man, he could not bear it. This man say, for these people, for them to kill me, man enter the fire. He entered the fire. The man entered the fire. Koro koro. He rather die because the debt is much. To business owner borrow money, yes. That's why your race and another person's race is not the same thing. Never the same thing. Your race is different. Some people have different strategies. You know your own. Leave another person own for who get them. Know what works for you and leave somebody else. All right. So I'll end this with always try to increase your productivity. Try to increase your. Don't just say I'm this strategy has been working. When one is working, try to produce a new one. Keep trying. I went to the gym. You went to the okay. You didn't go to the gym. I went to the gym. I went there. I say, oh, me, I'm already fit now. I'm not doing too much. I did not achieve anything. I did not sweat. I didn't lose any. I just came back home. Both of us, you wait down for us and me we go to the gym. It will be the same thing. We are the same, man. So you just trying is doesn't don't put full stop there. If there is no productivity there, you didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. I know that we can be sentimental. You they try. Don't let anybody talk you down. Talk down on yourself because you know that there's no productivity. Move. Don't let sentiments keep you in a place. If you have accountable partners, please keep them. No matter their bad character, beg, I just go to beg, help me keep them. Yes, keep them. People that are very bold to tell you that, hey, Miracle, this way you do so na rubbish. You don't have a company. Somewhere, this way they do so, just a play. You're not ready for work. Favor, this promo way they say, so you're not doing it well. Do you understand me? You have to be willing to listen. Don't leave your customers out of your next move as a business person. Involve them. You see some companies who bring out questionnaires and they have big name. Oh. Would you buy this for so amount? Would you buy this? If you go online, there are questionnaires everywhere. You want to use those questionnaires. Try it out and see what people are talking about. Miracle, can I be sincere with you? Somebody asked me today what your app is about, and I know feel lie you. I know feel lie you. I said you can stream and it's a tech app, but no verse. I go help you. I go ask the person. You get it? It's the thing. Like it's those things, man. It's those things. When they hear your name, when they go to your page, can they understand what your brand is about? Is there a vision? Is there a go action where I can click and just say, oh, I came from TikTok. I saw the drive, but I didn't really get. I don't really understand what you do. Can you break it down? You're not telling me go back to TikTok, refer me, go back to TikTok. It's there. No, now explain to me. That's what I want. When I come to your page, what do I see? Solutions. If you're a solution giver, I should be seeing solutions to your page. If you're a graphic designer, I should be seeing designs that are mind-blowing. And please, I'm not going to mention it, but I've seen some graphic designers, you allow your customers control you. Me, I will not allow anybody to come and spoil my brand. So what I would do is I will pitch something better for you. Everybody wants something better. When I come to you and I want to patronize you and I tell you this is what I want, but if you have something better, please do let me know. Because I believe that in your field you are better than I am. That's why I came to you. That's the difference between you and I. The information that you have. So please always have information. If you tell me I'm so person, if I ask you one deep thing, some people are very confident though. They'll say, no, 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 no talk too much. If I ask Tekiplanet, go fit tell me. And they can't call you now for last speaker. Nobody in the palace. Nobody in the palace. Everywhere just silent. You don't know what to say. It shouldn't be like that. Okay, you have to build yourself. Few days ago I was told that I am going to take citizenship. I see with a UK curriculum. Everybody know how UK curriculum can be crazy. I don't like it. Do you understand? Things like that, I don't buy it. But guess what, I didn't say no. I will not tell you no. Me, I would go back. I will sleep on ChatGPT. I will use textbooks. I will use all the gbogbo ero, and I will tell you, okay, let's go, let's proceed. I can. Things I have not done before, I can tell you I would try. I try my best. But if I know it's something I don't want to, I'll tell you, oh please, I can refer you to someone else, but I can't. Be open to opinions. Don't let your customers, I know customer is always right. That's what they use, but please don't let them twist you to who you are not. Don't let them come and twist the personal brand that you are. All right. So I'll leave you with these few points,
Mm.
and I pray that God gives us the wisdom to put it into work and not just hear it and dump it. Not just carry pencil and book, write down, sir, and drop it when you get home. You have to put in the work, practice, ask questions. If you don't know something, you have to ask questions. Close mouth, close destiny. Ask questions. Learn to speak. Learn to sell yourself as a person. Sell your brand. People are talking about tech, shook mouth. Why you no go shook mouth? Sleep on big brand space. Your comment should be there. Productivity. If you know that something works, keep it. Every week or every end of the month, try to evaluate yourself. Is it working? Am I doing it right? Am I getting it right? Can I do better? Yes, you can do better. Don't stop at where you are. We have people that are at the top and they are still learning. How about you? Don't stop. Don't restrict your knowledge to maybe what you graduated with in school or what you know now. Expand it. The difference between you and your teacher is not the age, it's not the size, is the information your teacher has. Information is key. I can speak here not because it's information. No be say I know anything about anybody wey dey here. It's just small information about your get small. Do you get it? And I don't hope for seminars like this to should remain like this the next time. And I don't hope for speakers that spoke to give something close, like something similar. Next seminar, it should be different. It should be different. If you're a public speaker, if your network is not good, that means you work on it. If that's what you want to do, you say it's public speaking, you want to be doing online, you want to have seminars, you want to work online, your key tools have to be okay. Your voice is your selling point. It has to be good. You keep it. Anything that will make you save it, you save it. If it's your wisdom that you have, anything you are doing to increase it, please. If it's your work with God, don't let anybody deceive you. If you say na igbe na im dey give you the wisdom, don't let anybody deceive you. Do you understand me? We're not trying to do sentiment here. Everybody do what works for you, but you know what is right. So stick with what is right. And I hope that we all have a wonderful day. So please, if you have questions, you can, try to put out the questions. Okay. If you don't have questions, I'm handing over to Miracle.
Okay, thank
All
you very
right.
much, man. Can we clap for our speaker? Let's clap for our speaker. Moderator, 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 don't sleep. Let's clap for moderator, sir.
Oh, I no know say I mute my mic.
Eh,
Why una no dey clap am for
Let's
Jesus? Be
clap,
like
let's
say
clap, let's clap, let's clap. So she's done. She's asking for questions now.
hello,
So
una dey hear me?
yes, yes, we can hear you.
Moderator never sleep oh. I no know say I mute my mic.
Okay, okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. Now this thing that speaker talk
Can
about
you
oh,
hear me?
your network not good. Don't allow it to be like this next time. Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Hmm. Moderator Mac, moderator's network,
Yes, we can hear
moderator
you. We
network
can
don't
hear you.
cast. May dream back. May dream again. Please let's just wait for him to. While we're waiting for him, are there any questions? Maybe there's something the speaker said that there's something the speaker said that you that caught your attention, or you have a question to ask. Please, is there any question you have questions, or maybe contributions also? Anyone? Okay, my mic here go. My mic mute. I said while we are waiting for him to come, is there any question? Does anyone have does anyone have question? You have question or you have contribution to give based on what our speaker said so far? Thank you so much, man. Thank you. That was a wonderful session. I think I have a from everything that we said that you said tonight, I think about 10 to 11, 10 to 11 key statements from it, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Thank you very much. It was an eye opener. Oh, moderator say not get network dey give her issue. Now this the next speaker they talk about. Everybody go and fix your network. So any question? Any question before we round up? Any question? Any question or maybe contribution? Just signify so you can give your contribution. I think today was perfect. Time, network. Some of them just say una network is slow. Is it back?
Okay. Good evening, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. I can hear you.
Okay. Though my network was kind of fluctuating, but I think I actually like got a point that you made mention of. So that's what I want to ask question about.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So you made mention of really posting, like every time posting more like we are posting consistently. And you made mention that big brands they don't usually post often, they don't post all the time, like they don't get to sell themselves all the time like that.
Yeah.
So I don't really know because to some extent, from what I've actually like learned and gathered, I've just got to know that more like though it's more like that is more like a that let me just say it's a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
Because most of the time, the more you show up consistently every day, it creates a sense of presence in the minds of your audience.
Okay.
You get like it creates that mindset that yes, this is what this can actually sound about. It does not necessarily mean that that's true. or that particular period of time they patronize you. It might be later on. But that sense of, let's say, presence, that
Always
sense of,
showing
yes,
up.
this guy, yes, that, yes, this is what this band is all about. It is just create, it is just stamp it like
Hello,
you.
can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now. We can hear you now.
I'm sorry, I had to reboot my router. Make una no vex.
Okay. I think somebody
I
was asking.
don't.
Somebody was asking a question. I think he's still asking. So we'll wait for you before. So you call the ask question.
Okay, so
Okay. Who they answer the question? Like, what's the question, please?
He's still asking. Sparks.
Okay. Um.
Think.
Sparks, are you done asking?
yeah, so that is it. So I don't know if maybe that's showing up every day, if it's something that is actually wrong. Though I
Wrong.
know that there are some people that they don't actually know the right
Okay.
way for just posting
Okay.
random.
Sparks. I get your question, but I didn't say you should not post every day. What I'm saying is, when you are posting, you should have a purpose. It should align with productivity, and it should also, be something that your brand represents. I know that some of us like to follow trending sounds and all of that. Is a good thing. I do that also, just to move the for me. I would say for every time I post, TikTok is one nice place. Every day, every time I post, and people get to find out that this person is Nabraka. I always try to check my messages, my inbox, or when the person is not following you, to show that you have suggested messages. I get that. Have they bought? Most of them have come to the store and buy, even without me knowing. They just came. Some of them, you know how they can be. But some have texted me, save my number, and all of that. Yes, if you have strategic posting is a thing. Some people can come and post once a week, and that once a week is very strategic, and it's something that they can keep up with. You today you post with so things. Some people's social media page is like, I don't know. There's a lot of things, but it's not giving anything. People have seen other graphic designers. What make your post different? When they come to your page, like a graveyard, there's a lot of dead bodies there, yes, but just like a graveyard. Do you understand? There's a lot of dead bodies in the graveyard. Yeah, it should be noisy, but it's not. They are there, but they are not there. Do you understand me? So when you are posting strategic, go to some pages. They post like, some people post once a week. Some people, they'll tell you they're not really posting posts. Some people that post every day, twice a week, and all of that, they are able to. They've tried to keep up to an extent, and now they have other activities, and they have somebody that they pay to do that. Do you understand me? If you decide to say you want to be doing once a week, once in a month, that means you already have like a structure. But what I'm saying is that strategic posting is the thing. Before you press send, ask yourself, is he answering these few questions? What am I putting out? The viewers, what would they learn from this? Number three, what would they be getting from, like, what's that end game that would make me watch your video till the end? What's that thing that will make me watch your videos to the end? From beginning to the end, you just show one design. The design is turning upside down, going up, flying, going like this, going like that till the end. The next time I come across your page, I might not want to stay there. So there are different things. Like, I don't know if Spark gets my answer.
Sparks, do you understand the answer?
Spark, or
Yes, I got the answer.
Okay.
So okay, I think the thing is that, like, more like strategic posting can actually like give you some kind of consistency in what you do, based on if maybe you are
no,
just posting.
no,
Okay.
no. Strategic posting would give you productivity as a result. Do you understand me?
Yes.
So before you put it out, I gave a brand as an example. I gave you 44 clothing. It's a very good brand. People like their slow mo. People repost. People do this. But how come she got the courage to come out and say it's not working? I want to do something else. I want to sell jeans. Do you get? she she was doing strategic posting. Her postings to me were good, but now some business analysts have got to find out that in between the posts they lost their customers. Some people came and were looking for good bodies. Are you seeing it now?
Yes.
Some people came and saw good bodies. Some people just admired the way people work with the clothes, forgetting that she's actually selling the clothes itself. So ask those questions before you post that thing. You said you are a graphic designer. Okay, teach us educative things, what to look out for before we book somebody. When you are giving us advice, like, you're not telling me to come and meet you as a graphic designer. You're not selling yourself as a graphic designer. But just be like, since you can tell me this, I would want to stick with you. Even though you tell people how to use Canva, you teach them, they will still come to your DM and say they want to pay for class.
Yeah.
So at least take out, even though you use templates in all other days, at least maybe in your mornings posting or in your night posting, strategic, voiceovers, teaching, people will come and learn those kind of small small things that they get from your page. Do you understand? So
Okay,
you get,
I
yes,
think that's.
productivity is the end game.
Is
So
it
that's
clear
what we're
now?
sticking with here.
Okay.
All right.
So I want to say,
Okay.
Okay.
I don't got me. I don't usually go with trends though, but I want to ask: is it actually wrong to go with trends? Like there's a particular thing that is trending
That is
online.
trending. Then
You
you
just
make
go
a
No,
and
content with it.
yeah.
no, that's not wrong. I said it that is not wrong, but you have to be strategic about it. Everybody is using Suweto Baba. Some people have used it for another thing. Some people have made their first money, like first good amount of money, six figures from that sound. It took it far. And people saw somebody that was actually selling what they, what they needed. But they came with the sound. The sound brought them in. You understand? But they stayed not because you're just
Not
trying
because
to
of the
ask to wait,
sound.
I've been away to
Yes.
Baba.
They didn't
Do you
come because of the
understand?
sound. They,
Their
when,
algorithm, TikTok,
yeah.
any social media works with algorithm. That's what they call algorithm.
Yeah.
Okay, what is trending is tend to move fast. You understand? But when he push it out, when he push your videos out, what is he giving these people? Remember that we have almost how many billions people on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and all. What would they be seeing? Imagine 1 billion people use the same sound. What makes your own different? Why would I stay? That's the question that you should ask. Why should I stay on Sparks videos? Do you get it? Some people have used it and got 1 million views and got customers alongside. Some people have gotten different things. What would you be getting? So strategic posts, you can put that sound under. Sometimes you even use trending sound and it's not sounding in your video. But when they check the sound that you use and it's under that post, it's there. You just muted it, but it's there. And it pushed the video because of that sound, and people are seeing your strategic posting. Do you understand me, Spark? I don't know if you got that.
Yes. I do.
Okay.
Oh, all
I think
right. All right.
moderator, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, man.
You're welcome.
Moderator. Hmm.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, can hear you.
Okay, but I say devil don't plan me this evening with this network. Um, okay, the last question that somebody asked, I think it was about if it was a wrong thing to go with trend. The speaker said something about that. I just wanted to um, chip in a little bit of knowledge into it. Who be the person when he asked that question? So that is the person still on?
Sparks.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still here.
One thing I want to say to us is when it comes to social media in terms of productivity, I want us to understand something very, very, how do you call it now? Let's take it very seriously. Is you want to understand where you are at. You want to understand the market that you're in. You want to understand, the thing we said on the first day, I think it was the first day, we said something about social media being a sea of excessive information. You have to know how to navigate it. Now, with that issue of trend, I want to give an example. So, you see, everybody knows the Chinese to be masters of mass production, right? But there's this thing I noticed um, last year. I started observing the Chinese marketing strategy, the way they do things. And then I noticed a significant difference with when these Chinese companies, when they are marketing things in other countries, like maybe outside of Africa or even outside Nigeria safe, and they are marketing their business. Una dey hear me? Let me
Yes,
make it not be
yes,
say they talk
yes,
before.
yes. Can hear,
Eh.
yes.
When they are marketing maybe a car manufacturing company in China, or when they are marketing to the US, or when they are marketing in China, they usually bring in experts, the normal marketing people. You get the main marketing expert, public relations people to come and talk about the product. But when they come to Nigeria to market, you see that what they do significantly changes completely. A Chinese man trying to sell a car in Nigeria is not going to call a PRO expert. Do you know who he's going to call?
Brain Jota.
He's going to call he's going to call an influencer. He's going to call Sabinus. He's going to call one of those people that, you know why? Because they understand this thing that I'm about to say now. You have to understand the area of that sea that you are in. This one is specifically referring to the trend. If you are doing your marketing in Nigeria and the purpose you are in that space, that particular platform, whether TikTok, Twitter, whatever, and the purpose for which you are making those particular posts that you are making at that time is for, you know, that thing they say about marketing. There's post for reach, there's post for making sales, that they are different things. I'm not a marketer, I don't know about those things. But if the goal of you making that post at that point that you are making is you want to sell, okay, whether it is for reach or whether it is for selling or it's for gathering people, but the end goal for you is to sell. In as much as we want to tell you to try to how do you say that thing, we always say control, that you should have control over it. Please, you see that trend thing, as long as in Nigeria you dey, don't play with it. Don't play with it. The reason is very simple. The people that you are selling to, the Nigerian market is a market that moves very heavily on emotions, how they are feeling at that particular moment, what they are feeling. So a lot of the time when these trendy sounds come, one of the reasons why I always encourage people to use it, if you want to sell, if you want to be in that space. I will talk about something about CEOs after this now. But if you are a seller, you want to sell, you want to reach out to people, you want, in the end, you want to make money, you might just control your business. You do not want to bring in that, you don't want to use the method that a Chinese man will be easy to sell in China to use in Nigeria, because the people in China, the way they reason is different. They are more focused on quality, all of other stuff, PRO, how you. But when you come to Nigeria, now vibe now will take the role for this side. So if you see, I think there was a time, even the Nigerian government, when they wanted to push one agenda like that about gas chamber cars or something, you saw who they carried. They carried this you will love it guy at Ola of Lagos. They carried that person. Why do you think when they want to sell something to Nigerians, they don't bother with professionals in that field? They just go straight to the influencers, because Nigerians buy things with emotion. And a lot of the time, this trend, the reason why they trend a lot is because we push it. So if you are a business person and you want to sell, as our speaker have said that following trend is not a bad thing. As much as you want to do control, you will do control, but do not make that mistake of saying you are a seller, that you now want to be, you just want to be focused and serious, and you want to post only about your business and be doing this. The people you are selling to, the people you are marketing to, they no dey pay attention to those things. Now, for the CEOs, quote unquote, our speaker mentioned, yeah, upcoming CEOs. I want us to understand something. I wanted to say this one earlier before my speaker went bad. Is that the way a normal vendor or a regular seller is making content, it is not the same way a quote unquote CEO or somebody that is trying to build, how would I call it? Now I'm looking for a word for it. Let's say you are building we are talking about building personal brand. So you are trying to build a personal brand of a public speaker. There's this South African a public speaker, is a black guy. I always forget his name. His name, they don't want guy, is dark. He has a bad hair. So you want to build a public speaking personality like that, or a startup, not a vendor startup now, like a tech startup, for instance, and you are trying to grow from the scratch. Your the what you want to pay attention to in the issue of this trend is now you this CEO or somebody wey dey build all this respectable brand personal identity that you are trying to build. You are not that kind of person that will set a camera and tripod stand and be dancing to trend and be no, that is not what you want to be doing. So I want us to let's try and separate these two. You that is a vendor that you are selling, it is different from you that is a quote unquote upcoming CEO. You are building a personal identity not related to selling now. Maybe you are starting are we getting what I'm trying to say? Maybe you are
Yes.
starting a firm or something. It's different from who is selling. Those are two very different people. So if you are a person that is selling, anywhere you see trend, try and jump on it. So long as it does not go against your personality as a person. If, for example, you are a Christian and there is this kind of trend that comes up and doesn't really go well with your beliefs, you don't want to do. But if you see a trend that goes well with your personal belief, you will jump on it. But if you are a CEO you that is a CEO, you are the person that wants to be very careful of trend because the identity you are trying to build is an identity of a how do you call it now? Somebody that is firm, somebody that is a builder, somebody that is a leader, somebody that is respectable. Let me take for instance, let's say which person for here now? Chase up. Wetin Chase up dey do? Let me use that one as an instance. Chase up still dey abi e don go?
Don't come out.
Okay, many people don comot. Okay, let's say let me use Tekiplanet as an instance now. So you cannot somebody that wants to be say a CEO of Tekiplanet in because right now we don't have executive, so we cannot really say CEO. Let's say we count 5 years now, we want to now have CEO. You cannot expect somebody like Salot to now set camera and be dancing to trendy song. The kind of content that he wants to be putting out is a content of a respectable person. Do you understand? It's content of that gives that gives out confidence, that gives out okay, this person knows what is this person can lead, this person can build, this person can create. So those are two very different things. I want us to be able to differentiate them. If you are a seller or you are trying to this no you are let's say you are a developer. There are different type of developer. There's a developer that wants to do a startup. There's a developer that is just hustling. You just want to be building site for people and be getting paid. In that type of developer, you are a startup. So you are not a startup, you are a seller. So when you see a trend, you want to jump on it and try and use it to grow. But if you are somebody that is doing a startup, all those kind of stuff, you are the person that wants to be very careful of trends. Okay, because it gives your audience a certain perception that you wouldn't want them to have for you, which is the person that always jumps on anything that is coming. That is not what you want to do. So that's just all I want to say. And that being said, I want to appreciate everybody that came here today. I believe I say we try some more today. I think I counted 13 or 14. So we added what? Two. As I will always say every day, please, tomorrow is the last day, and tomorrow is going to be very special because we will be having two speakers. We are going to be having two speakers, and those two speakers will. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, we'll be having two speakers, and those two speakers will be talking about two different topics. So, tomorrow is going to be fun. All right, we are going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. So, please, I still dey beg, invite your friends, and we are going to be starting very early because we do not want to exceed our normal 1 hour. See this 1 hour, we don reach 1 hour 30 minutes. So we don't want to exceed our normal 1 hour, and we are having two speakers tomorrow. Let's try and join on time. The social media experiment starts by 9. There's no time you will come online by 9 o'clock and you will not see us here, but we'll always be here. Okay, so please let's invite our friends. Don't share on WhatsApp alone, share on all your social media platforms. Tomorrow we are going to be talking about one of the topics we'll be handling tomorrow is systems, and that's one of um, this thing. It's kind of like a one of very important topics that we'll be dealing with tomorrow, okay, is now be something wey be like say na im go join everything wey we don dey do. Because a lot of the things, I think apart from the declustering that we did, a lot of the other things that we have been doing, it's looking a lot like maybe theory we are talking. Sometimes it can be difficult for us to absorb. So tomorrow, the two topics that we'll be having tomorrow, we have a lot to do with practical, the real life thing that you as an individual that is participating in this program, the real life thing that you are experiencing when you wake up in the morning, you will see it, you will feel it. It's not going to be theoretical, it's going to be what you are experiencing straight up. Okay, so please let's try and join on time tomorrow. All right, and please let's invite our friends. We did 14 today, so we'll try. At least tomorrow, let's get to 30. At least we'll also double the number. I've been begging us to double the number. If one person here brings another one person, so let's do like a La Buena Vida or New Life. Bring one person to bring two people. Okay, if we can do that, I think we'll be able to get to that number. All right. So if there's again, if there's anybody that has a special request for something you want us to talk about that we have not covered so far, and we did that before, and you can also drop it in the comment, or you reach out to Salo so that we'll work on that. Okay. So that being said, does anybody have anything to definitely bringing someone? Yeah, definitely bringing someone tomorrow. Yeah, no, bring. Maybe we'll even share money tomorrow. Will be last day safe. Nobody can know. uh So please, let's try and join early tomorrow. Let's bring our friend. Anybody get anything to ask or contribute or something to chip in so that we'll round up for today? Una don't try. Anybody? Una dey hear me sef? Abi I
Yes,
dey
yes,
talk to
yes.
myself?
We dey hear. I don't think there's any other.
Does anybody
Yeah,
have anything
yeah.
to add or request or chip in or any correction to make or anything at all at all? This is a conversation we are having. Let's not just be sucking in information. You can also give. Okay, you want to correct something, somebody says something that did not sit well with you, and you feel it needs correction, or you want to contribute, or you have question that you have not asked before. Do we have anybody like that? Okay,
I don't
okay,
think
I'm
there's
going to
any.
assume there's nobody. Okay, okay. And that being said, Madam Speaker still be online.
Yes, loyal of dimes and dozens. She's still active.
Madam Speaker don't mute mic. Oh.
Yes, she's there.
Oh no, I'm here. I'm
Yes,
here. I
she's
can
there.
hear you. I can hear
Okay.
you.
I want to appreciate you personally for making out the time to come speak to us today. We have been, how do you call it? We have been impacted, and I'm very grateful. And thank you very much, man. Thank you for your
Thank you very
time,
much.
and
Thank you
God
very
bless you.
much.
Amen. You're welcome, sir.
That, that being said, I want to say good night to everybody. Please, tomorrow, let's come early. Let's come early. The late, oh, the late, they come, they contribute to all this network issue. As you late come now, network safe. Let's try and come early, please. Let's try and join early tomorrow and come with your friends. Thank you very much,
Thank you
and
very
good
much.
night
Thank
to
you very
you.
much. Good night, everyone. Good night, everybody.